Okay.
Hello, 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 hello.
Hey everyone. Welcome back to the layout.
Hey, hey, hey. How is everyone doing? Hey, James and Glenn, and there's 10 people in here already, so that is awesome. Hey, Mark.
Hey, so welcome back. I know it's been a moment. Yeah, life's been a little crazy around here for
Mm-hmm.
sure. I know we got a little quiet with our YouTube, but yeah. The mic, yeah. We had it. I think we had it too far away, that microphone, but
Yeah.
I'm working on doing some. Well, once we get rolling with videos again, we'll show you guys everything we've been working on. It's
Mm-hmm.
it's too long to list. We would miss our bedtime.
Yeah.
Which, with that said, we do have to be a little brief here today. We were in the midst of a huge collection today, so we gotta
Mm-hmm.
take care of eating and different things afterwards. But
Yep.
we're still moving and grooving and getting some stuff done.
Yeah, we're probably gonna call it at 9 tonight for so that we can just stick to an hour.
Yeah, but
And but we're glad to be back with you guys. We missed yous.
yeah,
Hey, Slagat and Rich and our Lamb, everyone else.
good to see everyone here. Yeah, so full disclosure, we were playing around with doing a different time earlier for the show where I was messing around with couplers and different things like that. And yeah, it was okay, but like, even though like this is supposed to be our so-called off time, which does that ever exist when you have a business? But we are trying to have life balance and all that stuff they say is important. But yeah, we just enjoy this time slot. I said, you know what? We're here running trains. We're having fun. Is it really work? No.
Yeah, and I will just quick say we have a big storm coming in, wind and rain, and it happened to just start the moment we are live. So hopefully we don't lose any kind of power, internet, or anything. So bear with us if that happens.
Yes.
Hello,
So
hobbyist.
yes. So we're trying out a bunch of new stuff on the layout. It's really exciting. I can't officially talk about it yet, even though I'm like, uh, but the layout is almost complete. I want to actually show you guys that real quick. We're just gonna take a quick look at. Let's see. We gotta click that
This
button.
one over here,
Yeah,
I use
that's.
this
Oh,
button.
I see. I see. Okay, welcome to the top view of the layout. So here's the game plan. We literally, where we stand right now, we need 4 more switches and a couple curves to complete the class 1 yard. And let's see, if I borrow the mouse real quick, I can scroll in here. I know it's kind of zoomed out and not the most convenient thing, but yeah, I'm working on doing this next. The switches should be in for the next show. I don't know if they'll be installed in time, depending on what day they come in, but it's exciting. We'll have some locomotive and different storage up in the north side here, and all that track wrapping around. Now, again, if you're just joining us for the first time, you're going to say, that's way too much track. But hey, that you know what? That's actually like the point. I literally knew that one day we're gonna have more space, but I wanted to cram as much action as I could. And considering this is the bench work, I'd say I said we're about doing it. We have a room for a couple buildings, a couple trees at this point. But that again, that was the whole point. I wanted to really this was called the test layout for the reason it allows us to test operations, kind of see what works, see what doesn't work, and that's basically it. So yeah, I just wanted to show that off. I know, there was a lot of
Minimize.
questions and different things about that. And again, it's 16 by 12, and with some room in the middle and everything. Okay, Victoria, you can have control of the computer again. I
I
can.
couldn't see the chat, so I want to make sure everyone
Yes,
could see stuff.
yes.
Thank you, thank
So,
you, thank you.
hello, hello, and welcome, Terry. Good to see you here. And yeah, so I kick things off here in a in a moment. But yeah, let's see if I can do that from. Oh, cool. Yeah, things are new and exciting. Again, I'm excited to talk about it, but I'm just trying it out, so it's not set up yet totally.
James
So I'll
is
be
asking
quiet.
a very valid question, which we pretty sure is yes, yes.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Well, yeah. We're gonna build some triangles for those guys. I like that question. Good
Yeah, no,
question.
that would be a big risk if we
Yeah.
didn't put something under it.
Yeah. Yeah. Now I will say, when we have the official layout, we probably won't be running so close to the edge for sure. But that's why I kind of operate. I try to keep things running at a calm speed. But somehow we lit up the Great Northern Passenger Train, and that it doesn't it barely well, it does wobble, but it's not too crazy. It didn't derail yet. Yeah. Yeah, I know. When I looked at what happened is I think I normally was gonna have sharper curves. We went from 18s up to 26s, and glad I did.
Hi, Cam.
Hello. So we're gonna kick things off here on the layout. Victoria, you can switch over the camera, and if you wanna, you can keep us on. Yeah, there we are.
Okay.
Cool. I think we figured out the whole thing. We got rid of our echo and all that. I hope.
Let us know if it is actually still echoing, but Corey thinks he got it.
Yeah, that would be embarrassing.
The train is rocking, don't come a knocking. I like that, Glenn. Glenn, you're gonna like the one loco we got on.
Yeah. It's exciting.
Stadium sound. I hope not. Oh, someone's saying echo. It's still a bit echoey.
Okay.
Echo. Okay, Corey.
Well,
Maybe it's not as bad, but I guess we better.
yeah. Literally, what it is we're using two different microphones, and it's still doing it. I wonder if it didn't save my settings.
Okay, we're gonna go back over here so we're not echoing.
Well, we'll figure that out. What it is the phone has like a millisecond delay. It might be like 150 milliseconds, so it's just enough to be a little annoying. I thought I had it down, but I gotta experiment a little more, I guess. But I will get it. I'm determined for that.
Rich said bottom of a well.
Oh,
Okay, well,
so apparently I didn't get it. I told Victoria it's ready to roll.
I thought to myself, okay, we'll see,
Yeah.
because I'm not doubting Corey, but it's just technical, and
Yeah.
we weren't live to try it.
Yeah.
Now we're live, so.
Yeah, of course. All right.
Okay, we're gonna go to the layout now, and Corey's gonna run some trains.
Okay, sounds good. I'm gonna set up one camera. Actually, I'll quick before I fire up the first one. Victoria, if you can't go to it because it's sitting over here.
Can
One
I do you want?
Keep them entertained for
Corey
5
wants me to
seconds.
keep you entertained for 5 seconds, and then don't forget your water before you go back there.
Yeah.
Now in stereo. Okay, good. So, anyone been running their trains? You been running? I hope so. We had some fun sessions the last couple weeks, trying out something that we can't reveal yet. Not that we can't, but we are testing something cool out, and we will show it as soon as possible. So we've been having fun. Even I can run it, so I'm real excited about that. Yeah, so stay tuned. If there's any people here who do N scale, we got a huge N scale collection in, and it's like modern stuff. So basically the guy's whole collection, his whole layout, we got it when it comes to the freight and locos. So that is exciting. We're still sorting through it, so it's not going to be up for a few weeks, or listed for a few weeks, but stay tuned for that. Nice. Been running Conrail and MRL. Nice. Okay.
I'm getting there.
Corey's getting there, he says.
This camera now.
Rich is building his bench work. Hey, Cam. too busy with work and trying to get track work done at Reading Society of Model Engineers. Okay. Well, that takes some time too. Hobbyist is running his Atlas U30C. So that's cool that you got one of them. Watching baseball. I'm not a baseball person. We're not big into sports. But I played softball growing up, so I know what is involved with the sport, basically. Okay, Corey said I could go over to which one am I going to?
This one, where I'm standing.
Okay.
Okay.
He says I see the link, the ad here.
Oh, well, that's annoying.
Or not the ad,
yeah. Well, that's fine. We got a watermark, so be it. Anyways, yeah, so this is the work in progress at the moment on the Class 1 yard. Once we get that fired up, it's going to really be cool because, well, then we'll be able to interchange between both yards and everything. I've been working on getting the switches set up. I remember someone said I need a switch panel. Well, I'm working on that. But again, we're not 100% there yet, but by next week, I think we'll be about done here. And then when we're done, that means we are just beginning, honestly. So anyways, just wanted to show the current state of that. Now, without further ado, we're going to get some trains running. So going to go over to the yard in a minute and show off the new logo we just got. And it's to appease our West Coast people. And honestly, I love it. So I'm excited about that. Because that's the thing. I mean, yeah, we do have a lot of East Coast operations going on here, but I love trains from coast to coast. You know, if you didn't gather, I'm into everything. Anyways, I think it's pretty much on screen, so we're going to swap over to the other camera, and a train is going to be coming down the track soon. Oops. All right, what could it be? What could it be? Victoria's laughing already. All right. Well, it's almost in screen. This is really suspenseful. I just realized. I zoomed in a little far there. It's coming. It's coming. Alright, we got ourselves a nice little GP40 here. And it's definitely been helping out with some of the yard work as we move into Class 1 operations. Yeah, and this is an Atlas. And I really like it. Yeah, of course I wish it had ditch lights, but you know, it is prototypical to the era that they were, you know, using it for. But we were just on a little vacation lately, and we saw some GP40-2s still out there, so it's very exciting. Of course, doing yard work, but still, love to see it. So after that, I'm like, well, all right, time to get our West Coast roster going. I mean, we do have the BNSF, but trust me, we're just getting started. But anyways, let's get this guy moving. I love when GPs rev up. Just sounds so good. So I just want to take a second to shout out. If you saw our latest video, we had some donations for the layout. I want to thank David for this awesome cryotrans car. It is beautiful, and I said it's going to make everything look way too clean. He also sent in this nice box car as well. Again, graffiti and awesome stuff. And Blaine hooked us up with this sweet bay window Conrail caboose. Blair, I'm sorry. What did I say, Blaine? Apologies for that. Oh, I'm going off the top of my head, you know? And it's been a long day. But yes, thank you, Blair. We appreciate that. And Victoria can switch over to the other camera when the Loco. You can see why we're using a caboose for it. Because, well, it's the perfect match to the Conrail Heritage unit, which is just about to hit the yard. Uh-oh. Oh, I see what happened. It got stuck. Got stuck right at the most epic moment there. Got caught on my switch there. Yeah, that's why I start getting in the habit of getting rid of the trip pins. Even though I know you can adjust them and stuff. Well, actually, I don't know. It's funny how that happened, actually. Well, it's because it's happening live. Well, I'll have to make sure we don't run into them. Okay, and like I said, today's a little experimental here. You know I like to experiment when I'm live. No, I'm just so excited. You know how it is. We get excited about stuff. We can't help ourselves. Oh yeah. There we go. There's our MP15. We gotta get this yard cleaned up a little bit. I need to, guys, that's for sure. Okay, let's see if we can recover these. See if Conroy can come back and get the rest of its phone here. In the meantime, we're gonna start some switching. Okay. Looks like we reconnected here. Okay, sweet. Oh, the switcher keeps getting hung up too. I gotta install some keep alive in that guy. Some kind of capacitor. It just doesn't like every time it hits a switch. I think I'm just getting spoiled by all the locos that have capacitors in them now. No, it really does help, especially when you're doing a show like this. Like, I just think of like inviting friends over, showing them trains for the first time, and like every time it hits a switch, I give it a push. You know, just like I invited you guys over. It looks about the same way. Okay. So we gotta clear the track so we can go out for a minute. So we gotta settle down the Union Pacific here a little bit. All right, cool. I'm glad that actually connected. Would have been anticlimactic if it didn't. Okay. Oh yeah, and I forgot to mention on the Conrail it was carrying 8 of the cars that we upgraded. You know, that other show, the last show I guess it was that we had. Yeah, I can. Obviously, those were the ones that didn't have any problems. Got to work on the new cars a little bit. Oh, and in the last video as well with the collection, there's Conrail 23000. Blair sent in one that's in the kit. Yeah, what in the kit? it's a unfinished kit. Well, actually, it's new. It wasn't even started. So I think the one I was analyzing, the one that I have, even though I have the same number, this one's a little busted up. I got it used, so I might just build that. Then I have a perfect one. Well, we'll see. Hopefully it's perfect, but we'll see what I can accomplish. anyways, I think see about it if we can get some stuff going on in the yard here. All right, Victoria says the clock is ticking to get these operations done. No, of course we don't want to be in a rush, but it has been busy. But we're getting there. We're accomplishing a lot in business and on the layout here. So like I said, it's all about to come to a head here pretty soon. Just wasn't quite all ready for tonight. But it'll all make sense next week. I'm pretty sure we'll have this all finalized, so to speak, and then I'll be all excited about it. I hate, I'm terrible at keeping secrets, I guess. But it all makes sense. But I will say this, I'm very happy. Things are going smooth. When you change any one factor, it can, be make or break in model railroading, and I changed every factor. So that's all I'll say. Victoria's laughing. I was really banking on that she'd be able to talk along with me, but we'll figure it out. Alright, we'll see if two different types of couplers work together. Well, actually, I'm going to clear them out of the way, so I want to see what's hiding here in the yard. Now, I'm going to switch the camera around a little bit, and I don't want to take you guys on a bumpy road, so I'm just going to have Victoria switch to the yard real quick, and then once the camera's set, we'll be right back. Alright. Yeah, that would have been unpleasant if we were doing that live. Got all knocked around. Okay, I'm impressed. This is the first official delivery into the new yard. And some of this is going to change because I'm waiting for the proper curve that I need, which actually I'm just waiting to install it. It just came today. But again, I'm waiting for a few more parts. You guys know how it is. Stuff's in stock, then it's out of stock, and then you're waiting forever. Well, it happens to me too. Yeah, I'm impressed though. No derailments yet. No true derailments. Yeah, I'm looking forward to a mix between operating and also fixing up stuff. That was a good rush to get 8 cars upgraded, and they're running really good. I gotta do that to the other aluminum cars, and definitely have a lot more to fix after that. Actually, that's just the start of it. Okay, it's going good. All this storage is a good thing, that's for sure. Oh, cool. The whole train's actually going to fit, I think. So that was a lot less painful than the things I used to have to do before to switch trains around. So essentially, I just pulled out the CSX and backed in the UP. Of course, it wasn't done officially. Oh wait, never mind. I just realized I have a lot more track than I thought I did. Oh, wrong way. Yeah, I thought I was almost out of track, but this is the one that wraps around. Yeah, and don't mind this area. It's a mess. I was moving so much stuff. We're going to get it cleaned up. And once the layout's done, we're going to really get things in order here. Okay, I'm just waiting to pull back into my spot here. Well, that's great. Yeah, that whole train is gonna fit. That's what I mean, guys. It's gonna get crazy in a good way. Not like derailment type of crazy. Yeah, like I said, we had a brief vacation, which is rare for us, but we just know the rest of the year is going to really ramp up with working on our new place, the new train shop and everything like that. But it done me good. I had some time to read and read up on stuff, and we saw a couple trains, but again, it rained the whole time, so it wasn't about going out and doing anything, but it definitely gave me a good reset, and I got a lot of good ideas since then for the layout and for the community and everything. So it's going to be exciting. Yep, we're going to run one more train, and then I think we're going to call it. But this was a good test. I'm excited. Again, just a couple more pieces of the puzzle to get into place for next week. I hope it all goes to plan. But 7 days flies by sometimes. So we'll see. But yeah, I'm happy with how my little test went here. So we'll close things out with a nice little CSX transition chassis train here. This is probably, of all the trains that have run tonight, this is the one that probably needs the most like coupler upgrades. Some of these I got used at train shows and things, and they're pretty rough. They're nice cars though, but definitely need some new couplers. Which, with that said, like nowadays I try to be a little more strict about, now I know I put stuff on the layout that I just got, but I really want to show it off. Those cars look nice, but I am trying to kind of slow down when I get new stuff to just get it tuned up right away. It just makes the process a lot easier. I love that Heritage. That is a very nice logo. Yeah, I'm definitely all in with scale trains, that's for sure. Just waiting for the email to say that we're dealers. No, we're on a waiting list, but hopefully not too much longer, because I love their products. Definitely would love to bring them into the shop. Just saying, if anyone's out there listening. We do have another company that we gotta get on. We were chatting with them, and things just got a little wild after tax season and inventory season. But we're going to get working on that next. Those are nice cars. Those are Intermountain cars. I got them a while ago. I always thought the NYC markings were kind of interesting on them. But I've seen that with a few manufacturers. So I know it definitely happened. Of course it wasn't, because CSX, they grabbed just about every railroad at some point. All right, we'll go back to Victoria here.
Hey, back. Trains are stopping.
I'll slide in here.
Caboose says, I'd like to give you guys an invite if you're in Pittsfield, Massachusetts ever. Is that what MA is?
Yeah.
Massachusetts? Or is that some other state?
Wait, MA.
Where's MA?
We get the M's mixed up.
There's too many M states.
Or is it? I think it's Massachusetts. Oh boy. Yeah.
I've been out of school for a while, so.
Yeah, I mean, we ship every day. We should know this.
But it doesn't say the full state. It just says the initial.
That's right. Just like Pennsylvania isn't Pennsylvania. It's
PA.
Yeah, Mark. That's what I was. I
Massachusetts.
Figured. Okay.
Sorry.
Good. Sorry.
I thought it was.
That was an end of. Well, not end of day, but getting to the end of the day moment right there. Yeah. Good. Because for a second I was like.
To his railroad club.
Okay. I love it. I'm glad that.
That's where Uncle H is too, I think.
Mm-hmm. I'm glad that there's still clubs going. I mean, that's essentially what we're doing, but we'll have people here in person. And, of course, anyone that comes to the shop. We have to figure it out because, like, well, there's plenty of time to work out those details. But, yeah, I definitely want to show, whoever wants to see it. And that's hopefully a lot of people. They'll be able to see it in person. But that's why we love, I think Victoria said already in a video, it's like a lot of people don't live in Pennsylvania. So that's
more people don't live in Pennsylvania than do live in Pennsylvania, and I hate saying Pennsylvania.
PA. But anyways.
PA?
Oh.
Yeah. Well, people kept saying their layouts are a mess. And then, Glenn and his liners, he said it earlier. It's like Massachusetts.
Yeah, well, it was a little rough there.
There's only 3 people in my club. Oh, wow. That's a small club, but that's a start.
Yeah. Well, I mean, I guess the key is how much they're involved. I've seen clubs already where a lot of the guys only get together like once a year, like the full, like, actual club. So, yeah. But yeah, I mean, we're all about, again, we want a lot of action on our layout. That's why we're, we have so much going on, and I'm really excited to finish laying the track because then, yeah, I got a couple of kinks to work out, but it's getting there though. Nice. Yeah, we love B&M too. Anything, just something that I appreciate about the more colorful schemes. I think that definitely, well, that you got to figure the railroads themselves, they used it as a form of marketing, but the way I see it is it kind of helps us market the hobby that way. Bright, colorful things, when kids see it, just like I got drawn into Chessie as a kid. Nice bright car. Yeah, B&M same way, really nice. B&M Historical Society. Check it out. Victoria send the links off in the chat.
Well, someone asked if we're on Facebook. There's the link to our Facebook. It's Trains in Valley, not in the Valley.
Yeah,
the link.
Yeah,
because there is another Trains in the Valley.
Yeah,
so
they're not a train shop though.
They're not a train shop though. Yeah.
Yeah, and with that, we try to check messages as much as possible. Victoria checks those messages. I'm blocked out of it, even though I created it. I don't know.
We don't know how it happened.
It's like, yeah, I can see it on some devices and not on others. It's a total glitch. We'll have to call Zuckerberg up and get it all sorted out.
You don't need to be in there anyway. It's all good. I handle everyone pretty well over there.
Yeah, we try.
We're not hit up too hard on Facebook yet, so. But we have 810 likes on our page, which is pretty good.
It's not bad. That's cool. I love that Glenn's so knowledgeable. See, that's what I mean. We got called the Zuck. Yeah. Yeah. I almost said, I had to think for a minute. I almost said Tom, but I'm like, no, that's MySpace.
He's doing his t-shirt and
he's been out of the game for some time.
Dude, he sold MySpace and he's off living some
Yeah, he cashed
life.
in
Is
at the right time.
MySpace.com like a website still? I should try this right now.
I'm sure it is.
Let's see what it looks like.
Oh boy, taking a trip down memory lane.
I would love to be able to get into my login, but I can't remember anymore.
Oh, it looks pretty crazy.
MySpace looks like really different. What is this? Dude, this looks like a music. Is it all about music now?
They were pretty much about
And
music.
do you see any of these pictures loading?
Yeah, it looks a little iffy, actually. It looks like our first website.
Yeah, this looks really bad, guys.
No, Victoria knows it's true. Our first website was a little rough once we started.
How do you even sign in if you wanted to sign in? I don't know what my email even is anymore. Okay, so in case you're wondering, MySpace is still there, but it's nothing like what it was. It's like pictures aren't even loading, like, and it's like blogs. It looks like about music and artists. That's all I could gather.
All right. Well.
Yeah, MySpace is how we met.
Yeah, imagine that. But we were pretty much local anyway, though. We lived 12 minutes away from each other.
No, you're right, James. It's not the MySpace I wanted. It's not the one we deserve either.
Oh, man, quoting Batman here.
Yeah.
Oh, my.
Well, guys, we need to stop now.
Yeah, but you know us, we'd run trains all night if we could. We did that one time, and it was so
we went to midnight. We got up to 2,000 subs on YouTube that night.
That was epic. Well, hey, cool. we're gonna keep it going. We're excited again next week. Hopefully, I can reveal more stuff about where the layout's headed. It's very exciting, and with that, I gotta keep you guys in suspense a little bit because, like I said, I didn't completely pull the lever yet. We're not there, but we're getting there. But yeah, it was good. It was good to get back into. Like I said, there was stuff going on the last few weeks, so busy. I know.
Yes. I'm sorry. All right, friends. We will see you next week. Stay tuned.
It's great seeing you guys here again. We'll see you guys next time.